Hi, all my Falcon fans out there. I hope you're having a good day and glad you could join us at Falcon Fly. Thank you so much for taking the time to check our Falcons out. Today, we're going to be taking a comprehensive look at the Falcons and see how they are going to advance their gameplay this year. We welcome everyone today that could join us and get into a discussion about our Falcons and know that they are taking steps to make the team better and better for the upcoming season. So let us sit down and grab a cold one if you need one, relax, and let's get into the discussion.
Let's watch Falcons fly!
Today, we will discuss the defense, particularly the defensive coach, Jeff Ulbrich. When asked to describe Jeff Ulbrich, the Atlanta Falcons' new defensive coordinator, safety Jesse Bates repeatedly described him as the former position his coach spent a decade playing. Linebacker personality, linebacker mentality, linebacker orientated. After playing linebacker at the University of Hawaii, Ulbrich was drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in the third round in 2000 and remained with the organization until his final season in 2009. He appeared in 120 games, starting 75, and recorded 501 tackles, 5.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a safety. Immediately after his playing career ended, Ulbrich began his coaching career, spending the 2010-11 seasons as the assistant special teams coach with the Seattle Seahawks. After 3 seasons at the collegiate level, where he first began coaching his former position, Ulbrich joined the Falcons as linebackers coach in 2015. During his next 6 years in Atlanta, Ulbrich also assumed the title of assistant head coach and interim defensive coordinator. From 2021 to 24, Ulbrich served as the New York Jets defensive coordinator and spent 12 games as interim head coach in his final season. In his first experience coaching a defensive coordinator, Falcons inside linebacker Caden Ellis observed a significant shift in the role of the position group. Unlike his previous coordinators, who were all defensive backs, Jimmy Lake, Falcons 2024, Chris Richard, New Orleans Saints 2022, and Dennis Allen, Saints 2019-21, Ulbrich's coaching approach emphasizes the linebackers. Ellis noted that when defensive coordinators primarily focus on the D-line or defensive backs, they may prioritize those positions, leaving linebackers with more challenging tasks. He expressed confidence in Ulbrich's ability to prioritize the linebackers, ensuring their protection against key players like Justin Jefferson. Ulbrich's coaching style also resonates with Ellis's experience as a linebacker. For Ellis, Ulbrich's attention to detail is noteworthy, while Bates appreciates Ulbrich's demanding nature. These traits are often associated with successful NFL linebackers. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris, a former defensive back himself, acknowledges Ulbrich's intentionality in his coaching approach. Morris emphasizes Ulbrich's clarity and direct communication with his players. Morris draws a parallel between Ulbrich's coaching and quarterback rooms, noting the intentionality of each day's planning and execution. While wide receivers may primarily focus on catching passes, linebackers, like quarterbacks, face more demanding responsibilities. The intentionality of Ulbrich's coaching has resulted in a productive offseason, particularly in the defensive installation. The process has been gradual and consistent, positioning the defense well ahead of the Falcons' 5-week break before training camp commences in late July. "I am very impressed," Bates expressed. "The meetings are exceptional. Ulbrich's teaching of positions, the defense, and the importance of not only understanding one's role, but also comprehending the overall defensive strategy, is remarkable. This knowledge will be invaluable when implementing various coverages, which can appear identical." Ulbrich's emphasis on ensuring players' attention and comprehension of the information is evident, even in the meeting room. Falcons inside linebacker J.D. Bertrand acknowledged that while Ulbrich's emphasis on accountability is commendable, he also possesses a deep understanding of the game and linebacker responsibilities. This allows him to effectively emphasize and verbalize the nuances of each defensive role from a linebacker's perspective. Bates concurred, stating that Ulbrich's ability to hold players accountable to high standards is what makes him an ideal teammate. It is important to clarify that the label relic was never intended to be negative. In fact, it was intended to convey a positive sentiment. "Ulbrich embodies the qualities of a linebacker I would be honored to play alongside," Bates emphasized. "He sets an exemplary standard for all his teammates. Clearly, Ulbrich's experience and knowledge have elevated the defensive coaching to a new level, particularly in the areas of linebacker and defensive back responsibilities. It sounds like he is really going to mold the defense into a really good fighting machine. How do you think he will do this year? Of course, we have to see it play out on the field, but we get the opportunity to see it happening when preseason starts. Hopefully, everything will go well and we'll see the defense rise up to the occasion where everyone is playing extremely well together. Let me get your thoughts on how things are looking with the Falcons this year. We know the offense is going to do well, and hopefully the defense will do as well. I thank you so much for joining Falcons Fly, and hope you could join us again real soon. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe, and you'll catch all my Falcon videos when they come out. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next video. You have a good day.
Let's watch Falcons fly.